Hello and welcome back to the Watford Way for your Middlesbrough versus Watford match preview. It's another away game for Watford, and yeah, I always get a little bit nervous when Watford are playing away from home, but fingers crossed we can get the result this time. And yeah, big game for Watford against a really tough Middlesbrough side. Actually, they did actually lose their last game 3-1 against Bournemouth, but I wouldn't read too much into that. Bournemouth are a good team. Bournemouth, want to get promoted back to the Premier League this season. They've got decent players, so I wouldn't read too much into that result. But Middlesbrough, they've had a good season themselves, actually. I don't know if you remember, but we actually did beat them at the very, very beginning of the season. It was actually the first game, of the season. We played at Friday night at Vicarage Road, I think it was. We won 1-0, for a Craig Cathcart header. And I remember that game, and they looked really, really good going forward, actually. So it is going to be tough for Watford. As I said, it's away from home. I always get a little bit nervous when we're away from home. Middlesbrough 9th in the table at the moment, sitting on 56 points, and they're looking to break into them playoff places if they can. So they've got something to play for, and so have Watford, and we're playing for promotion back to the Premier League. So I really, really hope that we can get a result away at the Riverside Stadium. Right, in terms of how I would line up for this game, there is a couple of injury concerns, I would say, in the team. Tom Cleverley, I'm not too sure what's happened with Tom Cleverley. Obviously, he got injured before the international break. The club then said on the website he's looking to return after the international break. And we've seen some pictures of him in training, but he didn't actually return to the matchday squad at all against Sheffield Wednesday. So I'm not too sure what's happening there. I don't know if you guys know any more information. If you do, let me know in the comments below. And the other injury concern is, of course, João Pedro. He limped off against Sheffield Wednesday, got a knock to the back of his ankle, it was, I believe. And Xisco Munoz actually confirmed after the game, it's not as serious as it first looked, but it doesn't look like he's going to feature tomorrow afternoon against Middlesbrough. But it is looking likely he may return for the Reading game on Friday, which is good to see. And yeah, I'll get into my starting 11 prediction now, how I personally would line up for the game. And of course, starting in goal, it's got to be Daniel Bachmann, fantastic keeper. I can't give Daniel Bachmann any more praise. I sit here every week and praise him. Fantastic keeper, done nothing to get dropped. So Daniel Bachmann keeps his place in goal. At right back, we go with Kiko Feminier, and the centre back partnership is, of course, Francisco Sirielta and William Troost-Ekong. At left back for me, it's got to be Adam Messina, of course. And, that back line, I'm sure if 100% of fans don't agree with me, I would be concerned, because that is our best back line. And that back line should be playing every game if possible. So yeah, I'd like to see that start, of course, against Middlesbrough. Moving into midfield, this is where a little bit of debate starts to happen. If Tom Cleverley's out, I'd probably play Chalobah, Hughes and Zinkernagel if Cleverley's out. Onto the front three. I mean, I've whizzed through this team really, really quickly today, so that's good to see. Onto the front three. If João Pedro, of course, can't play, I'd move Ken Sema out to the left-hand side. He didn't play against Sheffield Wednesday from the beginning. He was on the bench, so I'd probably play Ken Sema out on the left-hand side. Up front, I'm going to go with Andre Gray. I've not seen enough from Isaac's success in the games he's played so far. For me personally, to warrant him a starting place. And when Andre Gray's come off the bench, he's looked lively. He's made darting runs in behind. And yeah, I think Andre Gray definitely deserves a longer run in this team. If Pedro is going to be out for a little bit more time. So Andre Gray up front for me. And of course, at right wing, it's got to be Ismaila Sarr. Arguably our best player, and if possible, he has to be playing every game. So Ismaila Sarr on the right-hand side for me. Let me know your starting 11 prediction in the comments below. And of course, let me know your score prediction as well. I'm going to go with, it is away from home, it is going to be tough, but I just think this Watford side at the moment, the form we're in, I can only see us getting a Watford win. So for me, I want to be positive. I'm going to go with a clean sheet, and I'm going to go with a 2-0 Watford win. So let me know your score prediction in the comments below. Keep an eye out on our socials as well, because we may be doing a match watch along. I've just got to see if I can get that sorted out or not. But if we are, we'll let you know on our social medias before the game if we're going to go live. And yeah, thank you very much for watching the video. Hope you had that nice Easter if you celebrate it. And we'll catch you in another video or stream very, very soon. Bye-bye, guys.